Jesse, the best bite is the first one. Please get this. The first bite. I want you to see it in another video in the future. Coach Greg, today I'm going to be reviewing a video done by Jesse James. About a week ago, Jesse calls me up. He's like, hey, I want you to tell me everything I need to do to eat for the day and to give me a workout. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I planned it out in detail. I'm going to watch this video and I'm going to tell you. Did he come through? Did he do it wrong? Did he?
Greg, you are real.
Go back to bed, Jesse.
I was a good boy, I promise.
I know. I gave you the cookbook for a reason.
And first of all, is that really how I sound? Sensei Greg, you are real. Yes, I am real. It's Sensei Greg. I thought I sounded like the parrot from Aladdin or Gilbert Godfrey. I didn't know I sounded like Sensei Greg. But I'm okay with that. He can do his interpretation. There's no rules on how I sound.
It is now time for meal number 1. Let's see what Sensei Greg has in store for us.
For meal 1, Jesse James, you are going to eat an entire batch of banana protein pancakes. I love the bananas and the protein pancakes. Meal 1. I bet you thought it was French toast, but no, I had to mix it up. See, you can have some variety because you don't need to eat French toast all the time. There's other delicious recipes you can try.
We got the ingredients right here. So we got some ground cinnamon, the magical guar gum, baking powder.
And apparently there's syrup left over. I thought I had it all. I thought I hoarded all of it in the garage. Apparently there was one left for Jesse James to use. The Miss Butterworth's no sugar added syrup.
And then instead of cottage cheese, I got some vegan cream cheese and almond milk, mix it together because I don't eat dairy. Rolled oats, egg whites, and some stevia and bananas.
And he has the ninja. He's making a pancake, and of course, he's checking unless he's checking it twice, finding out if he's put enough naughty or nice spice, and yeah, rhymes like that for Christmas.
Last bite, best bite. You heard me right, Greg.
It's not the best bite, Jesse. The first bite is the best bite. I don't know if you're eating it in reverse. If you time travel and the last bite for Jesse is the first bite for everybody else. I don't understand this.
Phenomenal, tasted amazing, pretty damn full. So for that meal, we had 178 calories per serving. I'd say I had 2 servings, 4 fat, 52 carb, and 30 protein. Really good start to the day. We're gonna continue on. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for taste and an 8.5 out of 10 for fullness.
And he gives it an 8.5 on 10 for fullness, yet it was only 360 calories. Now, think of it this way. Like, I don't know if I'm like a gifted math genius, but if he was at 8.5 on 10 for fullness and only consumed 364 calories, why did he consume a little bit over 500 calories or like one more pancake and be actually full? And then he could have rated a 10 on 10 for fullness. 364 calories for breakfast, even for Jesse James to main gain, that's not a lot of food. It's not a lot of food, so he could eat a lot more calories and still not be bulking, not even lean bulking. So my advice, add more food if you're not full.
All right, so now it is time for workout number 1, which is gonna be a little cycling. So what we're gonna do, because Greg Doucette loves to cycle, we're gonna do 30 minutes on a bike.
I love to cycle and more than one kind of cycle, but right now I'm on HRT and bike ride. That's the kind of cycling we're talking about.
But I don't think this is the right attire, so we're gonna just boom! Listen guys, when I say tighter the better, I mean it. I got some tight pants on and we're ready to ride. If I know one thing, it's how to go fast, baby. All right, post bike ride, remind me to never do that again.
Minimum remind you to go faster than last time, to do it more and more often. I mean, after all, if you race Coach Greg on the bike in the future, you gotta train for that. I don't wanna just go for a joyride win tweet. I want an actual challenge. Meal 2 is a PB2 and banana sandwich. Banana's the theme of the day here. And after that, you're gonna have a homemade protein bar of choice, okay? You can have any protein bar you want. I love the Score. Do whatever you want. It's friggin' December, holiday season. Make it the way you want.
Oh my God. Taste test of the century. That is childhood in a sandwich right there.
And for me, what I do is I don't like to toast the bread as much. I like it less toasty than last time. And I actually microwave it after being toasted because I prefer the bananas to be a little warm. I also prefer regular PB2, not the chocolate PB2, not the extra chocolate. I just like the plain peanut butter taste. And I had the sandwich and I like it a lot.
So for that sandwich, we had 9 grams of protein, 52 carb, and 2 fat. Super good. For me, it was more of a snack, but I'm very curious on how these protein bars are gonna taste. So for the PB2 banana sandwich, I'm gonna give it 8.5 for taste. For fullness, because it's a snack, I'm gonna give it a 6. Oh, that is looking amazing. That's good. That's really good.
And honestly, for the protein bars, you put them in the freezer for an hour. Some people's freezers don't get as cold as others, and I like them really hard. Harder than last time. Rock hard. I like it rock hard. I don't care if she said that. I like it rock hard. And then it's a 5-minute snack. It has to slowly defrost a little bit, cool up. It has to slowly defrost a bit, and then I can bite into it and chew it. It lasts longer. I like to have my protein bars last longer than last time.
1 fat, 13 carb, and 7 protein for the boys back home. So I'm gonna rate this 8.25 for taste, and for fullness, 7.75. And the best part about all of this is that this does not cost a lot of money, and it's worth about probably $20 worth of protein bars. So thanks for money in my pocket, Greg.
Okay, you ready for meal 3? It's an egg white wrap. Not many people are putting egg whites in their wraps. I don't know why. It's freaking delicious.
What? What? Tarps off for the boys in the kitchen? And it's not even my kitchen. I think we're gonna roll with it. So what we're gonna do is 1/3 cup of egg whites. It's not a lot. It's very interesting. I know Greg doesn't like to put a lot of protein onto his wraps. He likes to just jam pack them with veggies. So we're gonna add some shrooms, some onions, spinach, flax seeds, some pizza sauce, and then 1 flat out 90-calorie tortilla wrap, which is absolutely insane.
So Jesse's right, he's on to it. You don't need a lot of protein on each wrap. You load it up with the veggies. It makes it a very low-calorie dense food item. Less calories, you get to eat more of them. So rather than put a ton of protein on the wrap and only eat 2 wraps, put less protein on it and eat 3 wraps with more vegetables. More filling, more full, less cheating. And you're gonna get plenty of protein, trust me.
Now the biggest test for this wrap is to see if it falls apart, because most wraps suck when they're low calorie.
It broke already.
Did it really? Greg? Oh, it's pretty good.
So Jesse and others, a tip for y'all, those of you who are cooking these. I put the egg whites on the pan and I let it form like a pancake, like a barrier. Then I put the romaine lettuce on the wrap, and then I put the egg layer on top of that. Then I can fill it with sauces and vegetables, wrap it up, and then nothing goes through and it doesn't break, okay? Try it again next time like that. It's gonna make it less messy. You're gonna be able to eat it more and shove in more vegetables. It's just a quick tip. I mean, think of it. I ate like this for years. You're not gonna learn how to eat this way in one day. There's no rules in the Anabolic Kitchen. Feel free to experiment, but like, if you wanna save yourself some time, make sure you got a layer, a base layer that it can't seep through.
Last bite. I've seen better bites.
Finally, Jesse, you're learning. You've seen better bites. The first one, perhaps. The last one, and probably the worst one. And in this case, sometimes it becomes a salad on the plate. A lot of times you put so much food, the eyes are bigger than the stomach. The eyes are bigger than the wrap. The food literally just barely gets in there, and you eat it, it comes out on the other end. That's okay. You got the salad on the plate. In case you're still hungry, you can finish it off. And to be honest, sometimes the salad is, in fact, the best part.
So for the macros, we have 8 fat, 40 carb, and 22 grams of protein. That's really good in my opinion, keeping it under 500. So I'm gonna rate this meal a 9 for fullness, because for how much food I had, I definitely did not eat a big amount, and I'm actually full and satisfied, so that's really good.
And Jesse James, just for you, tarps off for the boys. And for your training workout, you gotta do template 2, and I'm going to the freaking book. Legs and biceps, day 1 workout. You have several options. Pick the one that's best for you. Remember, it's a 60-minute workout. You gotta get it in and done in 60 minutes or you fail. And he appeared to warm up properly, started with a lighter weight, kept adding weight. The reps were at the higher point at the start and they gradually went down. The last 2 sets, very, very hard sets. I mean, he could hardly re-rack it. Definitely training harder than last time. Great job on the squats.
So Greg, you don't need to comment. I already know you're typing it now. You're supposed to pick 2 of those exercises, not all 4. So we're gonna finish this now. It's gonna take over 60 minutes because Jesse didn't read the directions. There's 4 options, 4 different exercises. You pick 1 or 2. I did 4.
And And Jesse, like a lot of people, they don't read all the instructions, even though they're very clearly laid out. And it says, you know, it's important to read instructions, and it goes over that in detail. But you see, this is a good teaching moment. Even Jesse James, who clearly understands how to train, even Jesse needs to clearly read the instructions. So when you buy a training program, read it all. Just try to read more than last time, at least. Just try to read more than last time.
I'm dying. My butt cheeks are already sore from the workout. 2 rounds. So we're gonna do a side leg raise, hip thrust, leg extension, leg curl, seated dumbbell incline curls, and a standing calf raise. Listen, Greg, you're exposing my calves. There's a reason I don't do them. They're just too big. I never have felt insecure on camera. Besides when the camera goes to my calves, I'm like, are they the good angle?
And I don't understand the insecurity of the calves. It's like, is this really a thing? Is this happening here? I've noticed in previous videos, he's concerned with the calf-torals. I don't know why.
I'm never gonna put these down for men doing these, okay? My butt is sore already.
Exactly, there's no reason the boys can't be rocking the big glutes. It's the big glutes. It's not just for the girls, it's for the boys and for all the circles of the world.
Jesse's kitchen is calling. I'll see you there.
Babe, come over here. Tell Jesse what to eat.
Oh, pizza.
And so what's Jesse gonna eat for meal 4?
A flat out pizza.
Flat out protein pizza. Flat out pizza's all the same thing.
Welcome back to another edition of Jesse's Kitchen.
And he's going to have a pizza. Everyone talks about my accents. I don't really have any. So he's going to have a pepperoni pizza. He's going to eat the pizza. Pizza. Perhaps a pickled pizza. I tried.
I recommend weighing it if you want to be really accurate, and then you let it cook.
It's accente, the pizza pie, a pizza pepperoni pizza. It's my best effort.
Coach Greg, this one's for you. This is genius.
Yeah, I've been told I've been genius quite a few times, but I've been told I'm a moron more often than that. So I'm not sure which one it is, maybe a little bit of both. Maybe to be a true genius, you need to be a moron, or to be a moron, you need to be a genius, or maybe neither.
You guys know the rules. Last bite, Greg, say it with me. Best bite.
It's the worst bite, Jesse. You were on a projection to learn it, and the last one you're like, it's not the best bite out of the one. Jesse, it's the worst bite of the bunch. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna rate the satiation on that 10 out of 10. Taste, 10 out of 10. And I'm gonna re-rate the score bars for a 9 and a 9 because I can't stop eating those. They're so good.
Now for dessert, don't forget for dessert, a protein chocolate lava cake. I love a good protein lava cake. And if you want, you can even put some friggin' syrup on that.
You ready to cook? Cause I am, baby. And we're gonna toss it into the mug.
See, what you do, Jesse, with those of us who don't like cleaning all day, is we start in the mug or in the small bowl that you're gonna put in the microwave. Rather than dirty the most ginormous bowl in the world and then pour it into the smaller bowl and then have 2 bowls to clean the end, you use the 1 bowl. And Jesse's young, he'll learn, you know, he's a disciple, he's a student, he'll learn.
Oh, that is beautiful. Official taste test for the boys. Little syrup doesn't hurt anyone. Holy crap. No. Yes! Ah! This is so good, dude. It's like a brownie on the outside and then like pudding on the inside. Oh.
Yes, exactly. You see?
I'm actually mind blown right now. Greg, you did it again, man. I don't know where you come up with this stuff.
Nah, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna divulge my sources. It comes to me in my sleep.
But cheers. Last bite, best bite.
Jesse, the best bite is the first one. Please get this. The first bite. I want you to see it in another video in the future. First bite, best bite. Gotta do it sometimes.
I'm gonna put the total score for today's meals on the screen right here. Bam! Greg, I appreciate you, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Greg and check out his content. It's great. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, I don't know what you're doing. You should be subscribed. I appreciate you guys, seriously. I wanna thank you guys for 230,000 subscribers. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thought? Well, I would have thought it and predicted it and saw it coming and deserved it very well. It was very easy to see that. He first ate like Coach Greg back in, was it May? And I don't know if he had 30,000. I was like, oh, this guy's going to have a ton in no time. I could see it because he's so funny and interesting. And so it's working and he's going to keep going into the millions. You just wait, it'll happen. Just wait and see. Coach Greg predicts it now. GregDoucette.com for Coach Greg Doucette IB Pro. Buy my freaking cookbook and trading book. All of them. And moving up 2 videos. Watch only 1 this time, not 2. You're not allowed to watch 2. And until next time, I am out. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed by now, well, you're clearly an idiot or a moron. You're allowed to pick which one you are. There's no rules. I'm a decent guy. I give you an option.